Hi, guys. It's Dr. Liz Jenkins with drlizcoaching.com. And I wanted to talk to you about day 9. Inside, here we are, we're inside couples conflict. And we're going to talk about the third conflict or third fighting style, which is contempt or disregard. And really, what it is it's this nonverbal energy we put off with our face, our tone, um, the gestures, and oftentimes it is invisible to us. And so, if we were to ask someone, "Hey," or tell someone, or make an observation of our sweetheart, "You just huffed at me or rolled your eyes," they'd be like, "No, what are you talking about? No, I didn't." And so I'll explain a little bit more of how contempt um, is developed in a person's conflict style. But first, let's talk about what it looks like, right? Um, so I said it can be verbal or nonverbal. It's usually not words, but it is one of the strongest, most damaging types of conflict within a couple, within a situation, because there's absolute disregard for that other person, and we show it. And it's this "I really don't care" kind of thing. And it'll show up with eye rolling, snarls. Maybe you've seen someone like that lift their lip, kind of thing. They shake their head, or they cross their arms and they roll their eyes to this, and they, or this, it's a whole package that really says they don't really care. Or you might be doing it. You don't really care. You would like them just to move on, get along. You really don't want to be bothered with what they have to say. It also shows up in our tone. We're no longer maybe nice. Maybe we're sarcastic tone, or we're just belittling. The pace, we go faster, or it can be the slow. Let me be very clear so you can understand this, that type of thing, belittling type of thing. So contempt and disregard is really are no-nos and huge, big dissatisfiers. And as I said, oftentimes the person displaying that fighting style doesn't realize they're doing that. And we're going to talk later on in the 30 days. We're going to talk about how you or your partner or your spouse can show up and identify that and make some changes. But typically, this comes from a place where maybe early on we were subjected as kids or in other relationships where we just sort of had to take it. We couldn't speak up, we couldn't have a conversation. And so there's a lot of energy and thoughts and emotions going on inside of us. And for many people, it gets displayed or brought out in those body gestures and the sighs and the huffs and things like that. So again, your homework is to start thinking about how do I show up? Do I do any of that when I'm upset or angry or dissatisfied or discouraged or whatever? Does my partner or my spouse do that? And if I think they're doing that, what is it? What is it? How are they doing it? Are they rolling their eyes? Are they huffing? And that's already starts triggering you on your conflict style. Or maybe you don't realize it, but out of the blue, your partner is attacking or jumping or bursting into tears. And you're like, what? What I do? What I do? Okay. That may be some of the clues that you are showing up with contempt and disregard in your relationship. Right? So no harm, no foul. You're here with Dr. Liz Coaching, and we're going to learn, how we identify that, how we approach one another, and how we switch it around to something that invites a conversation instead of inviting or accelerating a conflict and a fight. Okay. So stay tuned tomorrow and the other days where we're going to be finishing up on the last two conflict styles that we're going to be talking about. And so remember, so far we've been talking about the criticism and the judging. We've been talking about defensiveness and explaining ourselves. And today on style 3, we're showing up and learning a little bit more about contempt and disregard. Okay. So have a wonderful day. DM me. I'd love to talk more with you about how I can help you move faster with my Reignite. It's a VIP one-on-one or one-on-two coaching program, and we can get started right away. So DM me. I'd love to share with you more information about my Reignite program. Take care. Bye-bye.